What's up, YouTube? Hey, Twitch. Welcome back to Factorio. Guro, what's going on? Nice to see you. Johnny Sparing on Twitch, thank you for the follow on stream. Crawford, what's going on? How's everyone doing? It's been a while since I've been able to catch one of these. Nice to see you, Crawford. Appreciate you stopping by. My hair's a bit of a mess there. Appreciate you coming by, Crawford. Today we're playing Factorio. If you would like to come back for Ani, if you're, anyone who's stopping in by tonight, I'm playing Ani on Wednesday again. So just an FYI, tonight is Factorio. I want to continue the progress, but nonetheless, I appreciate you being here, regardless of which game you're here for. And Weird Tokenish Figure says, in like Flynn baby, Flynn baby, I like Flynn. Nice to see you. Weird Tokenish Figure. I hope you guys who have asked for it saw the pizza that I posted on the Discord. It was an amazing pizza. It's a little bit undercooked for the well-done pizza that I usually like, but finally, people have been asking for for some reason to see the food. I finally posted it. Especially after last stream's pizza talk, I had to have an amazing pizza. Bouncing for dinner for a while. I'll be back in a few minutes. No worries, Crawford. Thank you for stopping in. Hope you enjoy the lurk. All right, so let me kind of give you guys a tour of what's been going on, because as you know, I've been sort of playing this offline a little bit. Not a whole lot of progress since the last stream. So if you watched Friday night stream, I ended here with my defense systems, I think. I'm about to train to here. I completed the full loop now. So I'm offloading oil. This is waiting here for a set amount of time, then it goes. Then I'm offloading repair kits as well. And like my philosophy is, I'm not sure if this is going to work. So just an FYI, I have no idea what I'm doing. But my my philosophy is, okay, I have all these walls, which are eventually going to get wrecked by the biters that come and attack. But I also have a lot of turrets and lasers and stuff like that are probably going to get hurt as well. From the slime or whatever that they shoot at you, right? So these, hopefully this doesn't get hit, and then the construction bots are able to repair as the attack is happening. So we'll see just how robust this setup is. I want to eventually make the train go all the way over here and offload some more material, and then I set up the entire perimeter for my northeastern side of the island, or I guess map. These guys are getting a little bit close again. And this is kind of what I want to avoid. Like my factory, oh, shoot, we got another biter group here. This is what I want to avoid, right? Because I have so much pollution at this point in the game, and the factory just has to keep growing. But I can't keep going around clearing these guys out. It's just very annoying for the progression. I want to, like, upgrade the factory more and make it bigger and unlock these resources, but I can't because I got to battle these guys, which I like doing, but it's just taking up way too much time. So I feel like this is the next steps, right? So I have flamethrower turrets here as well. Hopefully this is adequate amounts, and I have some laser turrets to defend against when these guys eventually come and attack from this side. So I closed off the north eastern area of my map here, and I explored this direction a little bit. This ended up being a peninsula, so I don't have to worry about any defenses there. I think I just have to build, like, we already have a little bit of, I guess these are cliffs or whatever. Just build across the cliffs and make a giant defense. I want to bring the train all the way up to here so I can put a defense in that location. Then I want to push them out of this peninsula as well. I think this is for sure a peninsula. I'm not sure about this. It probably connects to this portion of land. And then likewise in this situation, I definitely want to get to the coal. So push them back far enough that I have access to the stone and the coal, and maybe use this lake and then the cliffs over here as the spot where I defend. That's a big line of defense, but I feel like it's doable with the train technique. Oh, and of course the desert. The desert is kind of a whole different animal. This is the spot that keeps spawning a lot of biters here. So this is an easy, I think, spot to cover. And then I have a bunch of natural cliffs which I can use as well, like over here. I can block it over here. Like, I'm surprised they haven't destroyed my radar yet, but I guess it's not creating pollution or something. So anyways, yeah, it's just getting, like, these guys are too close. See, I don't want to have to keep traveling all the way here to defend. So that's kind of my idea. Let's keep going. See what's going on. Weird Tokenish Figure asks, how was your weekend, friend? Mine was very good. I hope that yours was excellent as well. Going back to work tomorrow is going to be very hot, so not really looking forward to it. Let me go back to the base. I'm out of explosive ammunition. Somebody told me last stream as well, it might have been Stringer or might have been Fitz. I forgot who exactly, but somebody told me I should get explosive rockets. So I started mass producing explosive rockets. Hey, what's up, Kevin? Kevin says, shouldn't he do some artillery and help with the clearing? I haven't set up artillery yet. I do have it unlocked, but I haven't used it yet. I've been told that artillery, that the biters can attack artillery from farther away, even if it's not producing a cloud. So instead of setting those up, I've been trying to figure out how to set up like very basic defenses. But eventually I think we'll get to artillery. So here, by the way, here's my my progress on the research tree. So currently I'm just doing the laser weapons. I purposely saved the atomic bomb and Spidertron and like the rocket silo obviously till last, because I want to, like, I don't want to unlock the Spidertron and then, I don't know, I feel like that might win the game in terms of defense. I don't know. But it seems like it's very OP compared to what I'm doing. So I'm trying this technique for now to see how it works. And then I'll, keep going on the Spidertron. The atomic bomb as well. I definitely want to use the atomic bomb on the local population. I think that'll be pretty interesting. Okay, let's park the tank instead of running stuff over. Hey, what's up, Vibrator? Nice to see you. Hey, what's up, Vitaly? How big was the pizza? It was a large. I think it's on a large in Canada is like 16 to 18 inch. So it was very, very good. Also, so I like my pizza well done. This one seemed like, I like a well done thin crust pizza. And this seemed like it was normally done. And I didn't ask for thin crust, but it already seems like it was a thin crust by default at this place. I've never been to this particular place before. So it was very good. Hope that you enjoyed the the food. I promised you guys I would upload the food photo. Nice to see you, Vibrator, and I think nice to see you, Icarus was taken. Welcome, welcome. Hey, look, it's me, also on YouTube. Thank you for the view on both platforms. Appreciate that. I used to lose interest in the game after I got Spidertron, but that was before the addition of the new planets. So, okay, I always see people in the Factorio subreddit talking about different, like I think it's called Glebus or whatever, going to different planets and it being very difficult. What's the difficulty like on like what makes the difficulty as such on the other planets? Is it the fact that maybe you have access to less materials than like is it like Ani and having different planets where you don't have access to, let's say, gold amalgam or oil, that kind of thing, or what's the difficulty scaling look like? And I ask that because there seems to be a lot of well, not debate, but like concern about going to other planets, especially if you're more on the new side like I am. But as far as the Spidertron, yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I feel like I feel like I skipped a large portion of mid game in the set, like in the defense area, because I've been so proactive at clearing out the base. Sorry, clearing out the area. My what's it called? My island or whatever. I'm not sure what this would be considered. But so in I think in a normal playthrough, if I didn't know I was going to get attacked, or if I just want to focus on expansion and rather than of combat, I feel like the defense would have been a lot bigger of a priority throughout the game. So I feel like I missed a large portion of that, and that's why I wanted to do the wall technique to see if it's a viable solution. Now, because I have a pretty robust factory. I would say I can pretty much remake anything that goes wrong. Like if this goes wrong, I can easily come here and fix that, right? And my pollution cloud is not extending this far, so even if the biters do come, it's not like I have to all of a sudden rebuild half my base or factory, which is what I see a lot of people do on Reddit, and they get quite frustrated with that. So my philosophy has allowed me to skip a large portion of that. But the next time I do a playthrough, I don't want to do as much combat, so I want to see how the defense is going to fare, and that's why I'm skipping the Spidertron for now. Obviously, I want to experience that as well, but I want to experience the entire game. So that's why we're doing some experimentation. 35 centimeters rookie numbers. Those are rookie numbers, yeah. Those I'm pretty sure it was a 16-ish, maybe 18. They're not. I mean, it was a good pizza. It was like I think it's supposed to be a gourmet pizza place. I don't really like using the word gourmet because I feel like unless I don't know, it's like it was a regular pizza. They did load more pepperoni than I would normally expect from a typical pizza joint, and the crust was very good, albeit like I said, a little bit undercooked for well done. But it was also expensive for a pizza, so I think they think that they're gourmet. I wouldn't really call it gourmet. Like it wasn't out of this world. The sauce was okay. The cheese was typical. The pepperoni was extra, and the crust was pretty decent. So that's kind of where I am with regards to that. Okay, so I'm just headed up here now and going to... Oh, do I have train tracks? Yes, I do. I have some train tracks. I probably could have loaded more. Hey, what's up, Trickster? Yes, Factorio stream tonight. I'll be back with Ani on a Wednesday, so FYI. And by the way, chat, there is a new video. It was supposed to come out today, but I got caught up with some IRL stuff, so the new video will be coming out tomorrow. It's basically done editing now, so unless something colossally goes wrong and for some reason I can't render it and edit the last 10 minutes. New video on Overly Explained, so that'll be a lot of fun. This is probably the most productive episode of Overly Explained. We finally get our source of water, and we rush a gold volcano before it's about to... Oh, I kind of went the wrong way. I should have went this way. Rush a gold volcano before it went to eruption. Well, as it's going into eruption, I should say. So a ton of progress, I would say. Typical length, so it'll be about, I think, 20 minutes or so. I edited it down to. Yeah, so look out for that if you're into that series. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. I feel like I'm going to do another Overly Explained this week as well, because I want to continue that series and keep that going for the fans that enjoy it. I'm really glad that people have been enjoying that. Oh no! Are you serious? I ran myself over. How far do I have to go back? Like, I guess I can just respawn because I'm not under an immediate threat. I'm pretty sure I can almost... Yeah, 30 seconds. Okay, we're just gonna reload that. Okay. I was gonna say it's probably not that big of a deal to just run back if I have to. Absolutely have to grab my stuff, but that would the tank. I must have stood in front of the tank. I don't know if anyone wants to clip that or go back and check it out. I think I got out of the tank and I went and I ran myself over. That was kind of funny. All right, sorry chat. Let's see what you guys are saying. Go back here. Pushing back the names in the world. Are we the baddies? Well, the victor history is written by the victor, so I say that I'm not the baddie. I say I'm on the correct side. They were trying to attack me. Listen, I was just trying to live my life. All right, my spaceship crashed. I have to set up a life for myself, and they're the ones that come and attack me. I wouldn't have a problem with them if we could coexist, you know. So I'm not the one that picked this fight. I just happen to be smart enough to design atomic weapons. And they cannot. So that's how that goes. All right. I'm going to go all the way over here. The rocks are in the way. I'm just going to go around the rocks. I like the trains looking squiggly. I know Stringer made fun of me for that, but it's okay. So Gleba is hard because of the spoilage and because eggs hatch. Vulcanus, the worms can be hard at first, and the asteroids are very large around the ice planets, so it requires a new platform design. All right, and then a full Gora is fun. Okay, cool. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm definitely going to be getting Space Stage once. Oh my, that's okay. I'm definitely going to be getting Space Stage once. I figure out this base game, which I'm pretty sure my next playthrough will be on the Space Stage. But I still have a long ways to go. There's a lot to learn, and I really want to make sure that I do learn everything there is to know. Okay, so we're gonna just chop down some more trees. Did you drink? What did you drink with the pizza? Coke Zero. I always try to get Coke Zero with the pizza. If Coke Zero is unavailable, then Pepsi Zero. Otherwise, ooh, look at how many there are there. Wow. Otherwise, definitely some. Anyways, they always have one or the other. So, see, I've only been to Fulgora and got stuck on it relying on trains. So I haven't figured out the trains in general. I'm also not super great at sending my ships between planets. So, hey, what's up? Ring. Ring-ing-E. What's going on? Nice to see you. Appreciate having you here again. So yeah, I'm excited to learn all that. It's going to be a good time, I think. I'm glad that I'm starting to learn on just the base game, though, because it kind of gives me a perspective of where the game has come from as well, instead of jumping straight into the DLC. And of course, when I first bought the game, I wasn't sure exactly how much I was going to like it. By the way, this is my favorite part about battling on foot, is that these guys aim, like, you can trick them to aim in really weird locations. Wow, look, there's more even down here. Okay, I'm gonna go battle them as well. Classic death scenario. Where in Canada do you drive? I might just have never walked on the road there. Sorry, where in Canada do you drive? I might have just never. I might just have to never walk on the road there. Like, where do I drive in terms of? Oh, because of my driving skills in the game. Oh, okay, I see. Sorry, it took me a second, Kevin, but I got it. I caught on. So I'm in Ontario. So if you'd like to avoid me, just don't ever come to Ontario. Although that leaves you with a lot of unseen. Like, Ontario is one of the coolest places if you are just here on vacation. So you might never get to see Niagara Falls if you avoid Ontario because of me. Now, the good news is that in Ontario, on the IRL roads, I don't usually jump out of my car and stand in front of it to stop the car. So you can be rest assured that I'm a lot safer in IRL than I am in video games. Okay, let's just get rid of these. I love the battling on foot, to be honest. It's so much better than the tank, I think. But I mean, I guess the tank is important until you have enough, like, good weapons to do this. Okay, let's go up here because this is a lot easier to. Whoa, there's even more up. Look at that. This is a lot easier of a bottleneck than trying to cut it off here, which is where I was initially going to. So we're gonna bring the train all the way up here. Top 3 Factorio that's killed by train because then oh, that happened to me off stream, Icarus. So I was driving my car and I thought, okay, so this was a little bit intentional, but I thought, okay, let's see what happens. If I accidentally get in front of the train while I'm driving my car, because I typically follow common routes such as my oil piping or my electrical infrastructure in order to get back to my base if I'm not immediately sure where my location is relative to where I'm exploring. So I was on the train track and I thought, okay, let me see what happens so I don't do this mistake on stream, and the car just instantly obliterates. So there you go. don't stand on the train track. Seems kind of obvious, but just an FYI. Okay, I'm out of ammo, so unfortunately we're gonna burn all these places down. Now burning isn't as fun as... Oh, there's oil here. Oh, there's more. Okay, I gotta get back in the tank. The tank has cannons. I'm out of ammo, so okay, cannon shells, and I guess I'll put the flamethrower just in case. But yeah, let's do some cannon action here. The tank isn't as fun for me because it doesn't shoot as far, and also if I get stuck, it's very easy to get stuck on like situations like this, where I run into the water or my thing can't move. Okay, so that's fine. I'm not gonna battle down there because I want to go get more explosive ammo, and I want to get more rails too. I want to come back with enough rails to actually finish this instead of taking forever to do it. Your micromanagement is impressive. Thank you, Weird Tokenish Frig. I mean, I have a lot of experience in these type of games to be able to micromanage. However, what I lack, I think, is creativity sometimes. I tend to stick to the same build over and over, unless I'm playing a new game like this, and I like to play around with it. But I do love micromanagement. It's like, I think, like we were talking about OCD and stuff last stream, I absolutely love doing that kind of stuff in gaming. I'm the type of person that will never use their potions in a game. Like, let's say if I'm playing Resident Evil or something, I'll never use the potions because just in case I might need them, and I'll just struggle with the game by avoiding the potions. And then once the well, I don't want to get hit by the train. It comes in really fast, so I'm just kind of and then I'll end up with too many things I'm carrying. I love that though. I love games like Fallout where you can just carry endless amounts of stuff. Continuing in tech means going to other planets and sending science packs to that planet. Okay, gotcha. So it's kind of like Ani in a sense, except maybe you're not kind of like Ani, but you're not. Oh, here comes the train. Oh, there's pipes there. I forgot which way I was going. Let's stop here. I guess it's like Ani in the sense where you're sending duplicates instead of like science packs, because like you are the duplicant in this game. I like using a bunch of combat capsules and personal lasers with the tank's cannon. I think I do have a laser. So do lasers stack? So if I put more than one laser on the tank, is that going to increase the amount of lasers, or is that going to increase the capacity at which the lasers operate? Oh, I should deposit these science things in here. Let's put these in here. I don't have any. What's this? I don't have any. Why don't I have any military? What happened there? Oh no, did I break something? I think I might have broken something, chat. The military should come from here, and I'm out of grenades. Why am I out of... Oh, I'm out of grenades because for some reason I'm sending... How did this happen? I'm sending down furnaces into my grenade facilities here. That's kind of unfortunate. Now I'm gonna have way too much things in my inventory. All right, let's figure this out. Where is this coming from? Oh, it was these things. So yeah, I remember now. These things have a whole bunch of different... This was like a garbage deposit for a long time. So that kind of makes sense. All right, so let's do this. We'll put this into here. Take out the auto sweepers, or the inserters rather. Okay, and then we'll put all this garbage in here. I don't need the personal batteries. I don't need... what else don't I need? I kind of need everything else. I kind of want everything else. I don't need that. I'll put the coal into here. And everything else should be fine. And then, oh, the electric furnaces. I only have one row. Okay. Oh, steel furnaces. That's right. Steel furnaces was the one that I was picking up. All right. So I don't need steel furnaces. Got it. And by the way, I also don't need. Let's put these dynamites away. Dynamites should go somewhere here. Okay, I think that sort of solves the problem of carrying useless stuff. Oh, I need radars too. I don't think I'm making radars in my facility, so let's just make a couple. This is the Roboport. Where is the radar? Okay. We'll make a couple of those. All right. Hey, what's up, Romero? Romor Ito. What's going on? Romero Ito 2000. Nice to see you. I think I missed a bunch of... No, okay, I'm a little bit behind. Let me just catch up here. Combat robots are awesome. Just makes easy work of the biters. There's an achievement where you can survive a massive amount of damage and getting hit by a train with full armor to do it. I'll have to. I'm sure I'll get that at some point. Just naturally. There's no way that I don't end up getting that. Okay, let's get the tank back out, and then I'll let my guy repair the tank. The plates look plastic on your pizza. Come on, get yourself a proper... Without... Ladies hate that shit. Kitty would be disappointed. So, that's actually... I ate in the restaurant. Obviously, I don't have paper plates at home. Oh, I almost got hit there. See, I told you, it's gonna happen at some point. Don't you worry about it. Vibrator says, look at your base. I missed a few Factorio streams. So I did play a little bit offline, Vibrator. So like I was saying, I mentioned this a couple times, but I've been playing offline because I wanted to sort of experiment with some designs, and I didn't want the stream to have to bear me trying to figure things out for the first time. Like, for instance, the first design for the trains that I did, it was just a regular loop. It was like this. Obviously, I cut it now so I could... And that took me surprisingly a long time. And during that time, I like to read the text and all that stuff. So I didn't want you guys to have to put up with my, that kind of learning. Like, I'm learning the game as I'm playing it anyways. But I hope that I'm explaining it correctly. I just didn't want you to see me like reading on stream or whatever, because I feel like that's not as entertaining as just me building stuff and making progress that way. So... yeah, I often try to do that with games. Like, Factorio's been the game that I've played on stream. I mean, I guess Oni Planets would be the only other comparable, because I haven't really played games on stream before. But yeah, that's the whole philosophy behind that. Is I just try to keep the streams entertaining by not relying solely on by not forcing you guys to watch me read stuff. That's kind of... I think it'd be cool if the train passes by the river. It's like very scenic, you know? So while I harvest and do some arborist work here, let me see what you guys are saying. Are you neurodivergent, Ethan? Not even sure what that means. I could very well be. Give me the definition of neurodivergent, and I will tell you if I think I am or not. Just an FYI, I haven't ever been diagnosed with anything, but I'm pretty sure I have some sort of either ADHD or OCD. So if that's what you're asking, then most likely. Okay, so here's where we're going to set this up. Obviously, I want to have the train come here right away because I want to do materials deliveries to this area, but I think it's worthwhile just taking a stroll on this side and seeing exactly what we're talking about in terms of defense before I make the train loop around, because I don't feel like this is the smartest idea if I just... Wow, look how big that is. I don't personally put lasers on the tank. They work from my armor while driving. I mainly just stack as many shields as I can. Okay, well, let me show you what mine looks like. Let's go off to the side a little bit here. So here's my armor. I have 5 exoskeletons, and that's just because they make me walk super fast. I like it. The personal report, shield 2, night vision, a couple batteries, the one personal laser, the portable fission reactor, and the sort of solar panels. Now, chat, is the solar panel required with the portable fission reactor, or is this redundant? Let me know. That's actually a question I had that I should have probably addressed with you guys a long time ago. And the tank itself, I guess the tank doesn't have anything on it. How do you... This is the trunk. Do I not have any... how do you modify the tank? Vehicle logistics. I guess maybe I don't have anything on the tank. I thought I did. Huh. Is it maybe... Am I in the wrong... Hey, thank you so much for the sub on YouTube, by the way. Cheers. I have my Eska right here. Didn't realize you could stack shields. Okay. I think you probably can. I mean, you can stack exoskeleton, so... Didn't even cross my mind. I always order pizza delivered. Yeah, that was in there. I usually, yes, I usually don't eat pizza at a restaurant, but that was a particular case because that was my lunch. So this is massive. Let's see if I can take care of this and not die. Oh, no, Jesus. I got stuck on a rock. So I really don't want to walk too far, and just in case I trigger another path. Oh my good, look how big this is. I think this is the biggest battle I'm ever gonna have. Oh, there's more coming from this way. Holy. I guess this is what happens when you wait too long to clear these guys away. Okay, I have lots of rockets left. I got caught. Oh, there's more. I triggered another one. That's why there's so many of them coming. But I need to get some firing into here. More. Oh no, I got hit. Because I think I should just spam it because more are gonna keep coming. Oh, there's a little bit of a defense here as well. I might have to get back in my tank. This is a crazy amount. I can hear my heartbeat. I gotta retreat. Okay, let's get in the tank real quick and do some cannon damage. Hopefully I don't get stuck. Oh, there's more! There's more! Holy smokes, I'm actually nervous about this fight, chat. Okay, I'm really low on health. Oh, no, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. My poor robots are trying to heal me up. Look how many there are. Holy. Oh, no. No. Wait, start shooting. I lost my tank. I never lost a tank before. Okay, I think I'm okay. I think I'm gonna win this battle. I'm really sad that I lost the tank, though. There's no more spawners left, so this is it. Oh, there's more here. My arm is itchy. It's like the new Call of Duty. Oh, it's like not the new Call of Duty, the re-release. Okay, my bad, chat. Let me get caught up with you guys. I'm so far behind here. Okay, gonna just catch up with the chat real quick. I think you might like workers and oh, I saw that one before. It looks kind of fun. The streamer here only gets killed by his own tank. Hey, what's up? Alpha, nice to see you. You can build from the tank. Yeah, I do know that. Yeah, I do know that, Alpha. Kolima of Russia, what's the goal of this game? The goal of this game is to build your factory as big as you can and automate everything. So right now that's currently on hold because I messed up my my production. I guess I can build a tank, so I don't know. It's not that big of a deal. Just rebuild it, I guess. I'm kind of sad that I probably lost my... Yeah, I'd have no fuel now. The fuel was lost in the tank, so I guess I'm walking back home. All right, so let's finish the train rail at least, and then we'll make our way back home. Oh, I'm launching a rocket, I guess. Yeah, sorry, I should have mentioned that. It's the opposite of neurotypical, how normal people are often called. Well, I mean, I consider myself normal, right? So that's why it's a little bit hard for me to self oh, there's a nice ore patch here. That's why it's a little bit hard for me to self diagnose, because I'm a little bit ignorant when it comes to those kind of things. So it's not how I want to do it. I want to go back in here. So I'm just gonna bring the train up to here. Just tie into here, and then we'll do like a loop. So this will be a drop-off point for some stuff. Didn't realize that you can stack exoskeletons either. It's really helpful. They make you run super fast, especially when you're on concrete. Portal Voices used to be way stronger, but mega nerf when 2.0 was released. Goodbye, tank. You'll be remembered. The necessary sacrifice. Hey, what's up, Fitz? Nice to see you. We just lost our tank in a big battle. Probably the biggest battle I've ever had. But we came out victorious, obviously. So kind of late, but not too much. No, you're pretty good. Not much has progressed. We just built the train line all the way to here. I was initially going to go up to... Oh, how did they get here? Whoa, how did they get up here? There's no way they went around. Can they just spawn? Can they just spawn like that or jump the water? Like how... I cleared this area out, so how would they get into this peninsula? That seems kind of cheating on their behalf. Not gonna lie. Okay, let's put the train stop here. Why isn't the train stop clicking on here? Oh, I guess maybe the train track can't be sideways. Most likely the scenario here. I'll rewatch later. No worries, Fitz. It's honestly, I'm just... the best part was literally probably 10 minutes ago when I entered the big battle. But yeah, if you'd like to rewatch, you're more than welcome to. That would be much appreciated as well. Rip Tang. Hey, what's up, Dark Frost? Nice to see you. Thank you for the sip of Eska and the moral support, Dark Frost. So Elipa said some next to the weapon ammo there's a grid you can click. To the weapon ammo there's a grid. Oh yeah, when I get the tank again. I got it. Let's see. So the weapon ammo there's a grid. That's the one, right? And I did have some stuff on there actually. I remember now. I had the exoskeleton on there and stuff like that. So that's unfortunate. Well, thanks for that information. I can't believe I let the tank get destroyed, because now I have to rebuild all that stuff. I forgot what was in there initially. That's okay though. That's why we have the factory. Okay, let's bring this down here, and then we'll do a turn back into itself like that. This is kind of like reminds me of City Skylines. Although the clicking was a little bit better on City Skylines, I'm not gonna lie. I guess let's just go into here and maybe we can go like that. That's not gonna work either. Anyways, we'll figure that out. Solar panels are redundant once you have portable fission. Gotcha. Okay, so I'm gonna delete that fission right away. As soon as that leaves me a lot of space to obviously just take all this out. Can I just take mass? Yes, I can. That leaves me a lot of space to do extra things with. So I'll have to find some more stuff to put in there. But first things first, let's rebuild the tank with exoskeleton and whatever else I had in there. I can't remember exactly what I had, but one exoskeleton for sure. I think I had some... Did I have an energy thing on there? I mean, does it make sense to have an energy thing on the tank itself? You know what? I don't really use the tank all that much these days, so I'm not too worried about having the tank be super efficient at this point. Let's put that there. And this is going to be... So we're going to try to cut off this bottleneck here. And then this bottleneck... Well, this is a massive kind of bottleneck. But look at this ore patch. 14 million. Hell yeah. Okay, and then we'll go back here and set up a station on this side as well. Personal... sorry, I missed that. I scrolled up to see some messages and then I forgot where I was. Also, dropout points for trains are usually better on straight lines, either vertical or horizontal. Well, I can't even put them on diagonal, so I guess it makes sense that I got to rebuild all this. I don't think I can even put it there. I mean, it makes sense in terms of how you build everything else, though, right? Because everything either faces northwest, east, or south, like, you know, the buildings that you build. So it would also make sense to me if you built trains the same way. Just have to try to, like, visualize. It should go this way, and then we'll loop it back into here. Kind of like... See, I'm just not... I think I'm doing something wrong with the clicking. I feel like this should sometimes work better than it does, but that's okay. It's just a skill issue on my end. The new rail is not connected on the loop. Okay, Crawford, I will go check. Spaghetti train tracks? Hell yeah, spaghetti train tracks for the win. Oh, that's right. It's a break. Thank you for pointing that out. I mean, I could do myself some favors and actually make the train a little, the rails a little bit neater, but let's just do it the Ethan way and see what happens. There we go. All right, so we got a train station there, a train station up there, and then that's in an oil field as well. That might not be the best place to put that. I didn't even see that. All right, let's go and get back home. This is why train tracks give me heartburn. Yeah, the train tracks are a little bit clunky, I feel. But you know what? That's okay. It's not too bad to deal with, honestly. But it could be better, I feel like. But it's not like a legit criticism that I have towards the game. You know, it's just its own little quirky mechanism, that's all. Oh, I keep blowing my car up here. Okay, then I gotta go back and fix my my production as well. For some reason, my production has stopped. So this is what I mean, Chad. I end up following a road that might already be, like, that's already existing, that can lead me back, so I don't have to know exactly where I'm on the map. And I feel like this is going to get me in trouble when I start sending trains to these long locations where I'm going to be following the track all the way. Oh, here it comes now, see? So, oh no, I'm out of gas? Oh no. I guess I'm walking the rest of the way on the account of I blew up all my fuel with the train, or with the battle of the tank. Construction bots make it so much nicer. I'm sure they do. I really like the organic feel of my train track and how it's bendy and twisty, and it's one thing that I like about this game. It makes it look... Oh, here it comes again. It makes it look a little bit more... oh no, stop. Okay. Makes it look a little bit more natural, you know? Okay, so let's start sending this all the way to the next station, which is Akir Atari. So I guess we don't need a wait condition here. We'll just do time past 20 seconds again. Although maybe it's not the best idea with the biter still around. But let's just see if it actually works correctly. Oh, it won't be able to... Oh, yes, it can probably come back, right? Because it'll go straight through here, and then it'll come back on this path, I hope. Okay, well, we'll see. Anyways, I need more exoskeletons, I feel like, and I forgot what else I had on there. Not sure, but I gotta get this working again. My grenades. All this area was messed up here, so forgot how to pick up. Oh, and this is how you turn. What's the key for picking up again? Oh, it's this one. I have the keys mapped to my mouse, so I keep forgetting what the pickup button is. Okay, I picked up steel furnaces. I don't need that. What else don't I need here? I mean, honestly, I don't think I need a lot of this stuff. Oh, I don't need solar panel. Oh, I'll keep the solar panels for now because that can go on the tank as I'm rebuilding it. And I need rocket fuel. Where am I making rocket fuel? What's this, by the way? Rockets? Okay, rocket fuel. Am I not making rocket fuel anywhere? Or am I just not storing it in a location? I might just not be storing it. Here's rocket fuel. Oh, it's in a blue bin. Well, that's kind of opposite of what I want, right? Okay, let's take some rocket fuel with us. And then it's going up to here. Oh, it's going in the train. Okay, so that makes sense. Again, longer train tracks with shifts helps if you want more straight lines, but spaghetti is functional. Yeah, I'll work on the optimization later. For now, it's just looking... Okay, the train did make it back. For now, it just looks really cool, I think. I'll be able to look back on it and be like, yep, that was my my first setup. Did this leave yet? Yes, it's just waiting. Okay. So then it goes to here. And then I kind of want to watch it just to see how it fares on the squiggly lines. I used to love trains when I was a kid, so this is a lot of fun. I guess this can also battle the biters, right? Like I seen in the loading menu that you can put artillery on your trains. So it just waits here for 20 seconds and it comes back. Perfect. That accepts. Let's see. Let me go back and read some stuff. I didn't finish the campaign. I don't remember anything about the maps. You mean dungeons? Oh, are you guys talking about Factorio or... By the way, cheers. You should have seen how it was back in the day in early access. Curves and straight tracks were individual pieces. Well, I'm glad that it's different. I'm glad that it's not that now. It's definitely a lot. It's definitely functional the way it is. Okay. Where am I making missiles from? I want to take more missiles with me because it's so easy to run out. So let's just load up on the missiles, and yeah, then we'll take the train, plop down the exoskeleton. 2 exoskeletons in the train to make it a little bit quicker. I guess I'll put some solar panels since I have nothing else to use it on in the interim. And do I have personal laser defense here? I don't think so. I'll have to build that. Personal... I guess it's... Is it under... energy shield, MK2, I think it is. I can put that in the tank and the Spidertron. Personal laser defense, there it is. And what's this? Discharge defense. I guess I'll take everything. I don't know if I need everything, but let's do it. And then the portable fission reactor. I could probably use this as well. This is not too hard to make. I just need more low density. Then I don't need... Then there's no use for the solar panels. I need this stuff here. And what else? What else is missing? Portable fission reactor. I need 20 more. I'm pretty sure if I just stand still, they'll bring me... Yeah, here it comes. Hey, come back. Bring it to me. I need that. Thank you. Oh, 4 more. Come on. There we go. This can accept wood too. Okay, so for the wood, it was regarding the grenades. So I don't think I can put in wood, can I? I think it needs coal specifically. You can use bots to place trains in the same bending pattern, but you can ghost it a bit farther ahead and connect it where you're trying to make it easier, says Captain Jigs. So I haven't fully been able to utilize bots like to their full extent. I'm still learning bots as well as... let's put the coal in here. I don't need to carry all this coal. I'm still kind of experimenting with bots, but I'm also trying to... trying to learn the game as well, right? So I'm not quite at the bot level yet, especially with all the keyboard shortcuts. I'm a little bit of a noob when it comes to remembering where all the shortcuts are for different games. So that's why the point and click option for me is so easy. Where's my tank? Did I drop my tank? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Let's go pick that up. I love to see Ethan use 2 trains and fuck around with train signals. I will definitely use that Dark Frost. We'll get there. We'll get there for sure. So as soon as I jump in here, yeah, I should just automatically give me the thing. Okay, now I got the tanks back. Perfect. Let's go continue our defense. Hey, what's up, Stringer? Factorio, let's go. Let's do it. Yeah, so we're building our train defense system. Here's my initial defense for this area. It has not been attacked yet, so I'm not sure how well it's going to do, but I hope to get... I might just go and trigger an attack at some point and see how efficient it's going to be. But right now, I'm building the rest of my defenses around these peninsulas. The only problem is I'm pretty sure I cleared this peninsula out, and now there's a biters back in there. Like, I hope that they don't. I really hope that biters don't just spawn randomly and then actually have to walk to where they want to go, because that would be kind of unfortunate if you know, if you can clear this peninsula out and if they just respawn in it. You know what I mean? I feel like they should have to get to there from an existing location. There was a time when buildings were... Oh, I just did something. There was a time when buildings were unflippable, so you had to... A row of refineries had to get created to manage all the pipes and stuff. Wow, way back in the day, I suppose, on the early access days. Like, the game has obviously come a long way from a lot of what I read and from what you guys tell me. And I guess it's similar... Oh, I guess it's similar to that of Ani as well, where, you know... some of the more common things in Ani, like the deodorizers, once didn't even require any power, right? And now you have to, you know, there's a lot of little changes that have been added to the game over time. Path of Exile, I forgot to put it in Vitaly. Great game, I just couldn't get myself into it. Kind of like Minecraft for me. Path of Exile is a game that some of my coworkers play, and it is apparently super fun. The only thing that I can't get behind is restarting every season. Like there's nothing that annoys me more in a game than if I have to restart constantly, especially if it's forced. That's why you usually see me, as much as people might call it save scrubbing or whatever, which it is. That's why I always save usually before entering a zone where I'm not exactly familiar with. Like if I'm entering a big battle and I'm not confident that I'm going to win, I'll save right before the battle. Now, luckily, the autosave has helped me as well in situations. But anyways, nothing annoys me more than having to redo things. And that applies to seasonal resets of your progress. Oh, this poor little bot. Where are you going? I don't know where you're going. You might just have to... There you go. You might just have to get abandoned if you're not going to... Love that game. Excited for PoE to be fully released, says Stringer. Maybe if Ethan plays it, it might give it another chance. Oh, Path of Exile. Well, like I said, I don't mind playing any game that the stream wants me to. It would just be hard for me to fully invest, like, mentally into it if I knew there was a reset coming. Now, maybe it's good enough that I don't really mind it. That's certainly a... let's have it on this side, I guess. Maybe it's good enough so I don't mind it. No, we'll put it on this side. Yeah, I want it on the right side, right? Yeah. Okay, so train station there. We'll start building a wall on this area. Maybe they spawn skipped or something. Did you see my comment about the Explorer biters? Yes, I did. You've told me about them before, but I didn't see them on this stream. I might have skipped past it by accident. I may have missed it. But yeah, you've told me before where there's like biters, and they go like they spawn in little groups and they go around and look for places to set up a nest or something along those lines. So my only issue was that, like I said, I'm pretty sure I cleared this area out, but maybe I missed the area, or maybe the Explorer biters like hopped across, you know, spawned across the water or something. Anyways, I'm not going to dwell on it too much. It's okay if that's the case. I can deal with it. Okay, time to build a defense. Hope this works. A newbie defense coming up. I was doing maps and running trial of I'm not sure, trial of Sekmas, but got sick of it randomly getting one-shotted by maps by some random noob. I assume that's like a multiplayer aspect of it. Biters don't spawn randomly. They decide to claim a spot and they walk there from a nest. Got it. Yes, that's what Fitz has told me before. I think that's what he was referring to just now with regards to how they got there. Like I said, I might have just missed it, and I would fully accept responsibility for that if I really have to. But I was under the impression that I cleared them out, so I will leave it at that. By the way, I hope that I'm leaving enough turrets here. I guess I'm about to find out, right, chat? We're also going to do laser turrets, if I can. Personal laser defense. I'm pretty sure I have laser turrets. I'll do a radar, obviously. Radar would be nice to see where everything is. Although that might be too close for comfort. Where's my lasers? Did I use them all up? Flamethrower, personal laser defense. I'm almost certain I had regular lasers, but I guess I used them for something. Maybe the personal laser defense. Oh, I used them for the personal laser defense. Bummer. All right, well, I may as well, put them in the tank. Along with the portable fission reactor. So put that. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one. So put that in there. And then I guess that doesn't leave much room for a lot. So lasers. Boom, boom, and discharge defense. There we go. So there's my tank. Hopefully that works well. We'll see. And all in good time. What does your pollution cloud look like? Let me show you. Here's my pollution cloud. It's relatively small, but this is why I'm trying to push the boundaries of the biters back, is because I want to increase the size of the factory. I want to start getting over here without having to constantly roam around and defend everything. And it just becomes, I think eventually it would become unsustainable anyways. So that's really why I'm trying to do this new technique here of actually defending my base. Okay, so if the train stops here, I forgot which I have first. I think I have the train engine stops here, and then I have to put the pump on this side. I like to have 2 pumps. I don't know if that's worth it, but we'll put 2. And then I like to connect everything in a straight line like this and then add things in between. So I'm obviously going to have a tank here. Because why not? Yeah, I guess we'll put it like that. And then we'll make it like so. Bring this up like this. And then do something like that. All right. And then we'll... I got to edit the train. So we want to make the other stop condition George. I like that name. So take this out, add a station George, wait condition, time pass, 20 seconds seems to be ideal for these situations. And then go back to Akir Atari. And then back down to 20 seconds. All right, so something like that. I obviously need power here as well. So we'll bring power here from my main base. You can copy the wall and let bots build it. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about the bots building. It's gonna take me a while to fully get into the bots building, chat. Not gonna lie. I know it's probably tedious to watch me do that, especially if you're more of an experienced player. But I'm just so used to not using the bots for building, only for like logistics management, that it's gonna take me a minute to. Maybe on my next playthrough, I'll experiment with more efficient builds. Okay, so laser turrets. I saw on Reddit that laser turrets are a great backup because sometimes these guys can't shoot on a specific area. So Reddit has like coincidentally, obviously I'm not trying to be the best there ever was, but I have read that that's the case. So that's why I'm doing the laser turrets there. Hopefully that works out. One thing that I wish the game did have is underground electrical. To me, that would be okay. So yeah, I gotta put the thing here, and this is where we're gonna have the offloading happening. And then I'll put a roboport somewhere in this area. We'll put one into here, and then we'll put one to here. That way they can rebuild everything and take it off the train. And then I just have to bring power to this location. So we'll put another laser turret somewhere in this area, and then we'll bring it to the roboport. And then something like that. Okay, that's probably okay for now. Just all over the place. And then more laser turrets over here. Seems like a pretty good spot. Okay, Okay, now that this is defended, let's go get our big electrical poles and get some power here. How far do I have to run this, by the way? Not very far. I have power pretty close by. But the tank might be a bad idea here. But I find it surprisingly I'm surprisingly affected by things like aesthetics and music, weirdly enough. I concur. I love aesthetics and so when I first started hearing about Factorio that the stream wanted me to play it, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of turned off by the aesthetics compared to Ani, but it has grown on me a lot. Now, obviously, I really appreciate the fact that this game is very well optimized, and part of that is just not having, having, I don't want to say subpar, but having slightly lower resolution graphics than you would perhaps expect on most games. But that allows this game is just amazing to play for your computer. Pretty sure you could run I'm pretty sure a 10-year-old computer could run this game flawlessly. So that is a big win by the developers, I think. But the aesthetics did have to grow on me. So it's just one of those things where if you're particularly sorry, I'm just trying to think of where to go. If you're particularly used to having games that are very pretty looking and like more cutesy or colorful, this might not be with. But by the way, the review that I did, my early impressions review, I also mentioned that. I said the graphics are a little bit of a turn off to some people, but I feel like it grows on you once you play the game. Would Canada build a wall and make America pay for it? Well, luckily, hold on. I think the train's gonna come soon, so I'm just trying to avoid it. Luckily, a lot of where I live is surrounded by water, so we don't need a wall in my area. But some provinces, yeah, I guess they could. We have a tree wall, which is already pre-existing. So I suppose it's already existing in one fashion or another. You forgot batteries in the tank. Oh, did I? Oh, you're right. That's why I didn't have. That's why my things went offline. Okay, I'll have to re-add the battery. I think I gave my battery away. Yeah, I'll have to go get one. Okay, so this is functioning. I just need oil here. By the way, the volume, I have no oil inside of this, so let's add this to here. Let's not. I'm really nervous about driving the tank around my stuff. Okay, sorry, let me just get caught up real quick here. PoE makes you reset, though. Yes, exactly. That's why I'm not a PoE fan. But like I said, the gameplay looks a lot of fun. iFold, what's going on? Make the storage tank as the corner. Do I need... Will this not work? Where it is? Is it... By the way, I think I might have to put this a little bit closer. I don't think... Yeah, that's why it wasn't working before. Nice to see you, though. Welcome to the stream. Go to an existing train station and copy it. You can even build the blueprint. It'll save you the name of the last loop, so you might need to rename it if you want them in order. Okay, I'll have to. Like I said, I'm still haven't fully utilized the copy and paste function and all that stuff yet. PoE and Diablo are similar in that sense. New abilities and new focuses that push you towards playing different. Let's see if this works. Okay, cool. Now we're getting oil. So these things should be filling themselves up. Okay, so Fitz says basically on the other side of the water, they sent explorers to the other side of the water because it was close to them. Sorry if my explanation... No, that makes sense, Fitz. That's kind of what I was assuming what happened here. Because it was very close. Now, I hope that, maybe the fix for this is if they do spawn like that, like if these explorer guys want to come here and hop the water or spawn on the other side, I'll just put some defenses here without having to build a wall. Some water defenses or something like that. Okay, let's continue with the power network. Come down to this location. The only issue that I kind of have is that if the biters come by and decide that they want to mess my shit up, I may run into a scenario where, if at some point I lose electrical... Oh, these guys are getting a little bit close. If at some point the biters mess my electrical grid up, I only have one source to feed the entire network. So I want to eventually make a loop of in my electrical system, so I have some redundancy built in. That's kind of how these systems work. It's just a big loop. It attaches to this side of my base, and then it attaches to this side. So that took me quite a while to build. I recommend doing a second loop to the George station so trains going there don't have to go all the way back to the next station before going back to the main one. Yes, so eventually I'll have multiple trains running. This is still I'm still figuring out the defenses and just hoping that that works before I start experimenting with different trains and such. Flamethrowers have a fixed firing arc and minimum range. Laser will help out. Gotcha. Thank you for that. Okay, so there's a reset coming. I'll watch some of the videos on YouTube. I have such a long backlog of games now. I'm the same way. I just bought 3 games during the Steam sale, the summer sale, and there's no way I'm going to get to them anytime soon. I bought... so I already played the Fractured Butthole on a PlayStation, but I want to play it again. So I'm just going to save here because I want to catch up with the chat. I want to play it again on PC, so I bought it on PC. It was like $3 or something. And then I bought... oh, look how big this is. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Before I fight, I'm gonna read the chat because I want to get caught up. I wish Factorio was a cuter to look at as my raider. I don't mind it the way it is. I just here's what I would like to have improved. All right, it's not even the cuteness factor. I just wish that there was maybe more animations and more dynamic shadows with how the sun moves overhead. Like, you know, I don't mind a very low textured game that runs perfect. Like, this game literally runs perfect on my PC. And I'm sure on many PCs as well. But I would just like a little bit of a higher setting if your PC could afford it, to maybe have some, not necessarily like ray tracing or whatever, but, you know, shadows that kind of move as the sun moves or things like that. I think that'd be really cool. And I would add oh, here's my tank. I could just repair it. Oh, I can just repair it. Yo, chat, I just got my tank back. I didn't know I could do that. Now I have 2 tanks. Right? Right? Where's my other tank? I don't know. That was where my tank died, obviously, right? The blueprint for it was there. I don't know. So 2.1 updates the graphics a bit. Okay, that's cool. There's a mistake in your new train stop. It'll probably be able to find it yourself, but if you copy and place existing blueprints, you won't have to each time. All right, got it. So I will have to, I'll have to learn how to manage everything better. So my new train stop, let me just kind of go over it really quickly. It might have been the fact that I might be so far behind in the chat that it might be something I already fixed. Maybe the fact that my pumps were too far away. What I love about Factorio is how readable they are. The graphics is how readable they are. Once you are used to sprites of the machine, it's very easy at a glance to see what's going where. Yes, I do agree. It took me a minute to get used to all that, but I 100% agree with that. All right, here we go. Another battle taking part. I want to make sure that I clear everything. I don't know where these guys are going, but I'm over here. All right. Oh. I cannot wait till I get green biters, chat. I'm so excited. Now that I'm getting more confident at battling, I feel like I'm ready to upgrade. Ready for the upgraded biters. All right, easy peasy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, we got another little bit of a hop here that I'm pretty sure they could get past if they wanted to. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do for defense here. This is kind of annoying, but that's okay. I'll just build a big wall. Obviously, I want to get access to this, so... You can spend like 10k hours in PoE and still not know quite a few things about it. To be honest with you, I would love to play PoE if I had the time, and if it wasn't for the resets. That's literally what it comes down to for me. Okay, do I have enough ammo to challenge these guys? I don't know. I'm gonna save just in case I don't. Since you're behind on messages, FY, you fixed it. Okay, got it. Thank you, Captain Jigs. Not sure you could play Oni without watching YouTube videos on it. It would be very hard. So I tried. Oh, this is so big. Look, chat. What is this? Imagine these guys attack my base. Like, it'd be over. Oh no, they're everywhere. If they even get anywhere close to me, I think it's over. I kind of wish I had a shotgun, to be honest. I feel like a shotgun would work really well in this situation. Because I don't want to hurt myself from the explosive the explosive damage. That's why I'm trying to be a little bit more thoughtful in how I still have 100 ammo or more because I'm trying to keep an eye on my ammo at the bottom of the screen. But this is a very critical area because I have oil, possible oil here, so I need this area. Look at this wasteland of biters. See, now, this is what I mean about the natives. I would not have an issue with them if they didn't want to have this problem with me. All I'm trying to do is harvest some of their natural resources for myself that they're obviously not using. Like, if they were using it, they would already have oil pumps set up. I don't think I have enough ammo. I think I'm going to run out of ammo at some point. This is just crazy. The problem is that they respawn before I can get a good chunk of them out. So realistically, I think the way forward here is maybe a flamethrower, which I have, but yeah, I'm almost out of ammo. I'm down to my 90s. Let's see if I can do a big chunk of damage. What I need to do is program on my mouse how to switch weapons so I don't have to reach for it on the keyboard. And then I'll have a lot more success. Oh, I just got hit. That's not good. Okay. Oh, I'm a little bit low on health. Time to retreat, maybe. Okay, I got 11 ammo. Let's switch to... Okay, this is not working nearly as well. Just gonna take care of these guys and then we'll jump in the tank. All right, that was... Wow, that was a crazy battle. Let me get some cannon shells, and then we'll do... I'm gonna save here. Actually, let me just pause it and see where I am. Just call Orchid, getting ready for his death chat. Reset, let the noob start on the playing field. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, no, I get it as part of the experience. Okay, so I'm not trying to like, not trying to take away from your experience if you are a hardcore PoE. Oh no, there's so many. Wow, please, I can probably survive as long as, oh my goodness, as long as they don't get close to me to cause damage. But I'm just getting hit all over. Like, what am I supposed to do? I need grenades or artillery or something for this one. Just so many. I'm kind of hesitant to run them over because I feel like as soon as I do, it's just going to be a huge problem for my tank. Look at this poor little robot trying to help out. All right, time to see if I can do some... Wow, I'm trying to put firepower on them, but it's just not doing anything. Okay, whoops, here we go. Here we go. This is insane, chat. Thank goodness they're all like terrible shots. I gotta get out of the tank and like fix my tank. Let this bot come fix it. All right. Holy smokes. Okay, that was awesome. The way Ethan talks about the natives makes you forget he's Canadian, real American vibes. This is entertaining. I hope so. This is me. This is me just trying to survive. Okay, let's try the cannon. I wish the cannon shot farther, but I might have more luck with the cannon if I can... Oh, never mind. I don't know. I think they just... I'm it takes so long to wither them away because they keep respawning, and I have to run them over. I can't rely on. Let's see if I can just go. Oh, I missed. Okay, I got another one though. I'm pretty happy with that run. Oh, brought up the wrong screen. All right, let's do a quick reload and see if I can. I only have 100 more ammo. Wow. All right, here we go. Another round. So this one's almost dead. I gotta prioritize getting these out of here. Okay, I got like 3 that time. The spawners are what's really killing me. I need to update my strategy on... There we go. Let's get rid of the spawners. Boom. I got like 5 on that pass. Instead of firing mostly randomly. The things that slow you down are annoying, but they're nowhere near as bad as the spawners. Although the defense rather is starting to crack now that I've taken a lot of the exterior forces out. All right, there we go. Wow, that was easily, like by far, the biggest battle that I've ever been in. So now I'm thinking, okay, why don't I just block off this peninsula, or this strait rather? You know, block it off here. I already blocked off this, so bring the train around on this area instead. You know, I feel like this is and I can access the stone, right? My wife asked me to stop calling them natives in case I get Ethan canceled. That's actually not a bad point. I don't know how. Oh, thank you for the sip of Eska 8 minutes ago, Dark Frost. I'm not exactly sure if the YouTube algorithm would pick up that in a bad way. So I should stop myself from calling them the same. So I'm going to be more proactive to call them the locals. Oh, look at another big one. Oh, there's like two nests combined into there. Holy smokes. Wow. Not even going to attempt it right now, chat. Not even going to attempt it. Let's see what's down here. Oh, look at how big that one is. Holy smokes. That is insane. Okay, anyways, let's keep going. I'm going to block off the peninsula. I don't think it makes sense to... Oh, by the way, I don't think it makes sense to... Laser shooting speed. To put up any defenses here. Or I guess I can offload things here. But I think it would just make it worthwhile in the long run to bring the train track up to there. So let's do that. We usually just give them smallpox. Oh, no, that's terrible. Okay, let's go around the mountain. The mountain cliff, I guess. I think the train will also really help with my logistics because after I start harvesting some of this material, I obviously don't want to build conveyor rails way back into my base. So let's redo this. Not sure. Yeah, not. There we go. Let's do a straight run like this. This is where I'll offload and then bring it around this way. And then as far as this area goes, I have no idea. I think I'm just going to have to build straight across, and maybe the defenses are a good way to get rid of this particular biter area. Possibly what I could do, actually, let's go back a little bit, is set up the defenses here and then trigger the biters to come attack me while I attack them back. So maybe that's the game plan for here, chat. You can also just leave the ammo in the tank inventory. It will pick up automatic. It will pick up from there when it runs out in the... oh, okay. I did not know that. I guess it's the same as my guy, right? Like the engineer himself does the same thing. Oh, just unlocked, chat. Look at that. The map just updated. That's massive. Okay. Oh, no. That's crazy. No. We're not... This is going to take forever. What I'm going to do is set up defenses, like I said, and then we'll attack. Because it's not going to go well in my favor, I don't think. Obviously, I want to get to here. This is a lot of ore that I need to be defending. and then we'll loop back into our location. So where's the... That's not right. That might actually break. Let's see if I can make it. There we go. So now I've kind of broken the loop, I think. See if I can reconnect this. Okay, there we go. I mean, that works, right? It's not ideal. There we go. Okay, that'll work for now. The train will continue to come here, I think. Let me see. Where is the train currently? I know I just broke the loops. Oh, yes, it's coming. All right. You can just... Okay, is the base under attack? I don't believe it is. I mean, it will be shortly, but I'm not... It's currently... Like, I've done a good enough job to clear it away that the base should not be under attack. There should be nothing going on in the base. It's pretty... Like, this is not under attack. This is not... I will know when it's under attack because I don't have the means to repair wall or to rebuild the walls here. Which I should bring on the train at some point as well. I only have repair kits. So we'll know if it's been under a successful defensive attack. Yeah, so let's build a wall on this side. This seems like a pretty good spot. A good native is I can't say that. I gotta make sure I don't say stuff like that. YouTube's gonna cancel me for sure. The YouTube algorithm. I know if you swear too much or whatever, like within a certain amount of time or at the start of your stream or whatnot, the YouTube algorithm doesn't like that. I'm not too sure. Well, I mean, in general, I don't have a worry for that happening because I'm usually not. It's usually not part of my vocabulary. But whenever I play this game, I do have a sense of entitlement to my exploration. So I definitely have to be more mindful. Okay, oops, a little bit far. Something like that, okay? And then we'll put some lasers in here. This seems like the most obvious place to start the defenses, and then we'll expand into this area after. Okay, so let's do the piping. I guess I need to get more piping from... Oh. I guess I have to get more piping from the base anyway, or the factory. Okay, so then we'll put this here, and we'll go like this. So have a tank somewhere in this location. Not over the stone. Come on now. Let's not put it over the stone. Now, I mean, I guess it's okay to put it over the stone for now because I'm not going to use it for a long, long time. But nonetheless, I don't think it's ideal. Get the tank placed. We'll do some arbor tree cleaning here. Pass the pen. If you want to build a train game, I just end up making Factorio again. You know what? I have a couple of train games that I've meant to play over the years. Some of them have been free on Epic, but I absolutely love trains. I don't really like simulation of trains. I more like I kind of just like the top down and train logistics, which is basically exactly what Factorio is. So that's why I'm really enjoying like what's the train game so far in Factorio. The one thing that I will say could be improved or it could be changed, I suppose, is hang on here. What do I want to do? Okay, let's put another train station in. I think I have another train station. I guess I do not have another train station. Okay, let's build a couple train stations and then some more laser turrets. He's got laser turrets. Nice. Imagine Ethan after a few years of playing Rampant. Can I dream? You should... Oh, Transport Tycoon. Yes, that's on my wish list. I would love to play Transport Tycoon. It will be a ton of fun. You're a model train guy at heart. Yes, that's exactly what I was going to. Yes. I got distracted by myself. But yes, I would love to have it where you can have more trains, more than one type of train. I'm sure maybe in the DLC there are more types of trains, but obviously in this one I can only build the red train. I would love it if there was, instead of having like long trains with different cargo wagons, if you could have like different locomotives. That'd be so cool. Let's build some pumps after the turrets are complete, and then we'll connect everything here. Again, we'll just build a big thing for now, and then we'll improve everything later on. Okay, and then the pumps should be coming up next. I'll just wait for them. I guess I can do do I have solar panels here? No, I'll just bring power. I have enough thing that I can bring power. Power's not that far. There's literally a train station right here. Right here. Boom. All right. Also, that wall positioning relative to the flamies will become a problem if repair packs are low. Okay, so I will definitely have to experiment with different positioning. Like I said, I haven't been attacked yet, so I don't know if this will even be substantial enough. Definitely still in the experimentation phase, if you will. So we'll put these guys in here. Do it right this time instead of the wrong way. So there we go. We'll put a stop here at this station. This station is Jamie Lawson. All right, where's my train? I don't know how to get to the train without clicking on it after I find it. So just gonna have to find it, click on it so I can adjust it. Oh, it's probably right here. Nope, it's not. There it is. Boom. Okay. So Jamie Lawson is where I want to go to next. So I'm going to Johan, then I'm going to George, then I'm going to Atari, and then Jamie Lawson. And I know you guys are already thinking this is too big of a loop, which I agree with. But what's this mean? The red. It's probably okay, right? Anyways, it's in manual, so it's good. Full fuel, everything's good. Okay, let's do some more research while we're here. I guess we can do lab speed, which I think at this point is kind of irrelevant because I'm almost done the research, but nonetheless. Oh, actually, it's going to be helpful for the Spidertron because and the atomic bomb because they take a lot of mats. So I might just wait for the train to come back and jump on it because I need more materials. I obviously can't fight. I don't have any more ammo, and I need more, kind of more of everything. So maybe let's do that. Let's wait for the train and hop on. There's no more locomotives in vanilla, neither in the base game nor in space exploration. You have to look at mods. Okay, I might do that at some point. But like I said, somebody said I think it was Vitaly who said that. No, it was Weird Token Trigger. You're a model train guy at heart, probably. I used to love model trains as a kid, and when I was older, I told myself I would get into model trains as a hobby, but they just got so expensive now. So, oh, electric. Oh, by the way, thank you, Dark Frost, for the Sibavesca and the moral support. I appreciate that. Oh, we can't go to this train stop because there's no way for the train to get to here. So now we got a problem. How do you click on the train? There we go. So I have to go to... This is actually a pointless stop. I don't have to go to here at all. Jamie Lawson is the only one I have to go to and then loop back around. Because I'm going to rebuild this one somewhere else. Or maybe just here and have it spread out the defenses. So anyways. Let's not wait for the train. It's going to take forever. Let's get in the car. And then go back. Electric trains would be cool. Also, I feel like it would be pretty awesome. I know it would maybe ruin some parts of the game, but if you had the ability to teleport. I don't know how the community would feel about that. I know it's probably against the lore or something. So I 100% agree. Oh, here it comes. I 100% agree. If you guys disagree. I think nuclear fuel is the fastest. Right now I'm using rocket fuel. That's pretty quick. Model trains the game. Is it not Factorio? Oh, that's sorry. That's where I was going with it. Yeah. So I would love to play. Always want to do model trains, but because they got so expensive as I gotten older, I'm like, well, maybe model trains are not for me anymore. But maybe I can play a model train game. So that's why I own a few train games on Steam that I have yet to play. Just in case one day I get the itch to play it again. I bought a few of them when it's time. And one day it will be time. In general, I really enjoy not just like model trains, but like trucks. So I like American Truck Simulator. I played that quite a bit. I played Euro Truck Simulator. I played American Truck more. It's not a whole lot on PC. No, wait, I'm thinking of City Skyline. City Skyline was on PS4. I like American Truck Sim, and one of my favorite games is SnowRunner. Have you guys played SnowRunner before? It's kind of like Mud. It's the sequel to Mud Runner, where you kind of have to go through go through snow and mud and pulling stuff on your tractor trailers and off-road vehicles and such. By the way, chat, sorry if I missed anything. If you guys, if I missed an important point, please feel free to tag me and I will go back into it. I know we were in the midst of a big battle, so I may have not seen some stuff in the chat. Okay, I want to get the battery as well. There's a battery somewhere that someone has told me I need the personal battery, or is it? Maybe I can just put this in the tank. Let's see. Okay. Oh, this is. Wait a minute. Where's my? Did I just not have exoskeletons and such in the tank? Where did they go? I don't understand. Oh, for some reason they must have not stayed in this grid or whatever. So if I pick up the tank, does that not stay in the inventory of the tank? Yes, it does. So I don't know why that went away. I'm pretty sure I put all this stuff in the tank before. Anyways, fission reactor. I need batteries. This is not the battery. I need the personal battery. Okay, no matter. Let's see how much I can fit in here. Personal laser defense, discharge, and I guess I got room for 2 batteries, which isn't great. So I know they're somewhere in this base, though. Let's look over here. Battery. Where is personal battery? Not exactly sure where I would have put it. It's right here, personal battery. Okay. So let's see where this is. It's in these guys. Okay, right beside where my coal used to be. Well, that's not good. I'm out of coal. I used to have a bunch of coal there. Now I do not. So personal battery. Put the tank down again. And then put these guys in. All right, well, that seems like it's a pretty good setup for now. I think it's probably redundant to have a couple of these things together. Like maybe more batteries would be more useful. But anyways, we'll see. See how that works. And then this can all be picked up. But yeah, now I'm going to be out of coal, which is a problem for another day. I'm not going to worry about that at this point in time because it's only for the research purposes. I don't need the research immediately. So this is going to be... Let's just throw that in there. Now, I think somebody said before this can take... Yeah, this cannot take wood, unfortunately. So that's okay. Just get rid of that. And then I need to get rid of my rocks. Get rid of the rocks as well. And let's build some more lasers. Okay, besides Railroad Tycoon, what are some model train games? There is a Voxy one, but it's very simplistic. Well, okay, so maybe I use that term a little bit more vaguely. Not as specifically model train games, although I do really like Railroad Tycoon, but train games in general. So Train Sim, again, not a model train game, but just train games in general is what I meant overall. But model train games I do prefer over train sim games because, like I said, I'd like to build trains in the same way that Factorio lets you build trains. I don't really like to be on the train and hitting the buttons. I just like to see them being set up and essentially being a logistics manager type game. Just kind of got lost in thought there and got carried away. Sorry, I'm just going back here because I feel like I can build more. Like I want to queue up a whole bunch of these so when I leave, my duplicate, the bots have already filled me up with stuff. And also, let's just grab some more piping because I seem to run out of that pretty quickly. So I don't want to have to keep coming back. Although I would like to take the train. Where's the train at? Okay, the train's coming back. Let's wait for the train, and then we'll take the train back up to the stop. I might try Captain of Industry next. I love giant dump trucks. I've seen that before. I would love to try some of these games. They look like they're so much fun. Like so, in terms of simulation games, I like games that don't require too much oversight of what you're doing. So I would really, how do you get on? Let me get on. Okay. I like so. Train sim games are fun, but you have to push all the buttons in the train to make the train go. It's likewise with Microsoft Flight Sim. I love the idea of flying the planes. I just don't want to. I want to have like a baby mode in those games where the game sort of. I guess this is gonna take forever. Let me just take the car. It might still be faster if I just wait, to be honest, because this thing is so fast. So like, so let me give you an analogy. Like, I like driving games like Forza, but I also like to play with traction control on. So, you know, I don't want to have to manage my wheel spin, that type of stuff. So I like simulation to an extent, but I also like arcade elements as well. So I want the car to handle like a sim car, but I don't want to have to manage traction control. Is basically what I'm trying to say. Okay, one more stop. Stringer says he loves Captain of Industry. I have a small series on my YouTube, designing the modern factory of whatnot, big old trucks. Yes, where's the dump trucks? Have friggin' stairs. The exolegs will eat through the battery. Oh, do they? I didn't realize that took power. Well, will it eat through the battery even though I have a nuclear reactor? Like, I'll have to check the stats on that. Because if I can just sustain my... if I can just sustain it, I would be... You know, like, I'm not expecting to go into combat too often. So, maybe if it's just left for combat purposes and it'd be okay. I don't know. I'll take a look. I'll take a look. Let's do all this. Boom, just like that. Okay, now I gotta offload. I gotta put some roboports in here. Sort of like this. I guess this is gonna take about 3. And then 1 in the middle. Not the worst, I guess. I need some bots in here as well. I keep forgetting that I need... these are not gonna work if I don't have bots. So, luckily, I think I have a bunch of construction bots. Or at least I can make them. Yeah, I have some construction bots. Just throw a whole bunch of them in there for now. And then get some power to these guys. Oh, I should have placed that a little closer. Okay, and then bring power all the way down here. And I hope this helps with my redundancy that I was talking about. Or I have... Oh, no, never mind. I don't have power coming this way. I thought I did. That's okay. Okay, so that takes care of this. And then we'll bring power to that. We'll bring power to that. And then we'll put another laser turret somewhere in this area. I guess the most likely attack would be coming from this. There'd be no reason for a laser turret to go over there, I guess. But we'll put a third one in here because I feel like this is a big wall. That's already going to be tough to defend. So at least I have multiple redundancies. Okay, now it's time for the big battle, chat. Here's what I'm thinking. All right, I'm going to offload some oil here. Let me build some pumps. Obviously, I need... I mean, it might be... yeah, I'm just gonna... How do I do this? I'm gonna offload the oil here. All right, sort of like this. Let's put another train stop in this location. So the train's going to stop there. And then I'm going to make it so that I have oil reserves here, build a wall, and then trigger these biters to attack. And hopefully, oh, there's so many of them. There's so many. I just like trains. They're neat. Yeah, that's exactly. That's exactly it. Trains are just neat. I've always liked trains. So I used to, when I was little, I used to live by train tracks, and whenever I heard the train on its way, I would always ride my bike down to the train tracks and watch it at the train crossing. Oh no, the train's gonna go right by that. Oh well. Okay, let's so what's this station called? This is called Hayden Davis. Let's add Hayden Davis to here with a wait time passing of 20 seconds. Okay, so I don't need, yeah, we're not going to Atari anymore. So that's fine. So let's stop there. Oh, let's continue this as well. Rocket silo. I guess laser shoot speed would be a good one, given that I'm relying a lot on lasers right now. And let's just check. Yeah, I'm pretty good. I don't have any more biters spawning. These ones still haven't attacked yet, so I feel pretty confident that they. I'm gonna make them attack. If they don't attack by the end of this episode, I'm going to make sure they do attack, because I want to see how that defense holds up. Now, obviously, this is a little bit of an anomaly. This is a massive, like, holy smokes. Model trains, Ethan, your autism is showing. I love model. Like I was saying, I used to ride down to the train tracks. It was so much fun. Okay, boom, boom, and then we'll put a tank here. 3 laser turrets, that fits. Is that not going to be enough? Would you like 4 laser turrets? How does 4 laser turrets sound? Now, obviously, this is going to be, like, what do I even do here? I guess I build a wall straight down. I don't know how, like, chat. There's just so many of them. Okay, let's start by building the wall first. We're going to build a wall and make the biters pay for it. So let's go down this way. Actually, let's get in the tank and do some subtraction of. Okay, they're getting a little bit rowdy. I think I'm getting too close. Here, let's redo the wall. We'll redo the wall on this side. No, I need this wall in here. We're gonna go this way. Go straight down. And something like this. All right. I feel like this is the best defense strategy I have. And I have a little bit of natural. I guess I can break that. So it's not really natural defense. Here's an area where I can defend to. So let's do some tree clearing. Am I seeing someone that doesn't rename the stations? That's a first. Oh, I didn't even know you could rename them. I thought it was. They just are what they are. Oh, I put my pumps too far away again. Dang it. All right. Seem to be making that mistake a little bit too often. All right. There we go. Now we have... okay, nothing came off the train. Oh, wrong way. All right, another train passed until that works. Okay, let's go into here. There's a... I'm trying to get to this cliff. That's probably a good... There's more biters here. Oh my goodness. I might have to put a thing on Twitch, rename train stations for Factorio. Okay, let's continue the wall. All the way down to here. I mean, I feel like I don't need to complete the wall just yet because they're going to attack from this location anyways. So we'll see exactly how this works. I also, because of the amount of biters, I don't feel like 2 layers of walling is enough. Oh no. Please don't attack just yet. I'm going to save just in case they attack me because it's 31 minutes since my last save, so... They might be getting pissed off from the wall. If that's the case, I'm gonna be in a world of hurt. All right, so here we go. We'll just spam a bunch of walls everywhere. I mean, this is obviously a little bit Negligent of my placement. Okay, I feel like this is a good start. 4 laser turrets, that's 30% more power. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I think it's the correct amount. And they're not even green yet. It's gonna be brutal when they're green, isn't it? Chad, I think I'm gonna get cooked when they're green. Now, okay, I'm gonna obviously do my best here to set up more than I think I need, because this is going to be a big battle. So, you know, we're gonna try our best here to do a proper defense and not cheap out. I don't really like how close this is to everything. Okay, I feel like this is enough. I'm going to try to force them to come in this direction, and then we're gonna spam a lot of laser turrets in this scenario, because this is going to just be too well. I can't spam them where I'm gonna build my piping, so I gotta put them a little bit farther back. Okay, finally we're about to get some oil. Put this here. Put this here. Put that there. And here. And here. Okay, so that should be okay. Simultaneously wants to fight and also die. The green bug. I'm not going to say anything, but this will be fun. Yes, this will be fun. Grab some popcorn. As soon as I have everything set up, I'm going to trigger the biters. I'm gonna build some gates here. I think I have some gates. Yeah, I'm gonna build some gates, and then we'll do a big battle. Okay, so obviously I'm going to save, so don't you worry, chat. We will be safe scrubbing on this situation. Okay, let's connect this. Oh, nice. Something is done. I like it when things are done. Makes me happy. Okay, we're gonna go in like this. Actually, I should go back one. I can hear them being angry, which does not make me very happy. Okay, we're gonna go all the way up to here. I suppose I can go like this, like this. This is gonna be a little bit of a weird junction, but it's the functionality that matters, all right? I'm really not confident at, to be honest. They sound very pissed off. All right, I might just spam even more turrets because I just... Yeah, I feel very bad about this, chat. Entertainment is guaranteed in this situation, though. Whatever happens, we will have a good time. Okay, here we go. Let's just spam the rest of it. I mean, I have them available, so I may as well, right? I'm not going to cheap out on this defense. And then put another one here. Probably right here. Okay, and then more flamethrower turrets. I'm gonna try to make them come in this direction. Okay, and just connect all the. Now, I really hope that my pipes don't fail me. If my pipes don't fail me, that may just be the end of it. Obviously, I'm relying on a lot of things going right here, and in fact, I'm concerned about my electrical grid as well. So I'm going to put in multiple redundancies for connecting my laser turrets to the electrical grid. So if they knock out some of these power poles, at least I have multiple redundancies set up. All right, here we go. They just want to give you a hug, a big group hug. I hope so. I really hope so. Let's build some more of these guys. This is going to be how I get to and from the attack zone. And you know what? Just for good measure, I'm going to put in a gun turret as well, because I do have ammo here for the gun turrets. So you can never have enough ammo. Okay, can I make artillery? No, I'm not. You know what? I'm not going to try to overdo it, because here we go. We're just going to see what happens, all right? We're not doing ratios. We're not doing math, all right? We're just going to go and wing it. and see what happens. Okay, I did just save, right? I have a 10-second memory apparently. Okay, let's do it. Okay, fire button at the ready. Let's go. Oh, that's it. Let's go. Everyone follow me. Oh, look how many there are. Oh my god, they just keep coming. Okay, let's see what happens if they come up to my gate. Oh, they don't stand a chance. Dude, look at this. This is crazy. No chance at all. How's my oil level? And it's... Oh. Chat. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. I don't even think I have to... This is all automatic. Let me get my tank in action here. I need more of them. I need to erase the population faster. So if I can attract more of them to come... Uh-oh. 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 Okay, let's attract more of them. Okay, here we go. Perfect. Uh-oh. 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 I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Uh-oh. Okay, I made it. The tank got erased again, but I got stuck. Oh, my poor tank. I just rebuilt it. Can you make a promise and not go back to save once it starts? Just damage control? I won't go back as far. Yeah, I'll just do whatever the autosave is. All right? Is that what you're talking about? Just damage control? Well, I guess I could get my car out. Goodbye, Tank 2.0. This is awesome, by the way. I feel very confident in this defense that I have set up. Oh, by the way, what I should have is the robo guys who repair my stuff. That's something that I'm lacking. Okay, let's get all these guys after me. There's no friendly fire, right, chat? The last thing that I need is I need more exits and entrances, because if I can get in from multiple different ways, I'll be able to trigger more of them to come. It's the beginning, chat. Well, this should be making pollution, which should cause more of them to attack, right? So that's kind of what I'm hoping. There's no attack there. They're just too scared, I guess. This might be a problem in the future. Okay, let's put some more gates up. That's fine. What's this red thing in the middle? That's interesting. Anyways, that's okay. Let's trigger some more. Oh, I'm stuck on the oil. That's not really ideal. I'm going to leave that intact. Just put this like that. Okay, hopefully that's all. Hopefully I didn't mess that up. It does go back to the start by the looks of it. Okay, where's my... Yeah, I got my ammo. So I think that strategy is I need to make them come over here, and then I loop around this way, and then attack more. And then I just keep doing that over and over. Honestly, I feel like this is another part of Factorio that I wish I've gotten to experience earlier. This is so much fun. Oh no! 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 I'm getting hurt there. I guess I guess I'm not fireproof. You can rotate doors so they don't look weird when you... Oh yes, I know you guys don't like the the rotated doors. Oh, they're coming automatically now. Yeah, they don't stand a chance. I heard a cat come in the room, so hopefully the cat is it's not going to cause any ruckuses. Okay, a little bit of attacking there, then we go over here, and then we go on this side. And then we come back. Try to avoid the fire. Do some random shots. Okay. I think the last thing I want to have happen is to get the slime on me so I can't move fast and then get stuck in my own fire. That might be not ideal. But I think at the inner sides of, like, I'm not getting hit with the fire if I stick where it's burning, right? So as long as I avoid that, I should be fine. Also, you should be able to fire a rocket on the move, I think. Now, even though this is a lot of fun, I'm not sure if I see an easy way forward into eliminating all of these. Like, they just respawn so quickly. I feel like in this situation, perhaps the Spidertron would be more beneficial because it's hard to go on the offensive when they respawn at such a rapid pace. So I'm going to try my best here, but eventually I'm going to run out of ammo. And then I have to leave the guard, which is going to be maybe not ideal in the sense that... Hang on. Oh. It might not be ideal to leave this area now that there's a fire burning, because the fire will continue to burn, which means it will continue to trigger more biters over and over and over, right? Like, am I on point with that? So if there's any shortfalls in defense at all, like this, I might get myself into a situation where I can't defend anymore, and all this infrastructure might be destroyed. So that's maybe something to consider. Oh my goodness, there's so many. There's so many. Like, the walls still haven't sustained any damage yet, as far as I'm aware. I don't have anyone... Yeah, please don't self-own. Well, that's the loop. Okay, so... I mean, I'm doing an okay job of clearing it, but they keep coming, which is fine. I can keep... as long as I don't get stuck, I think I'll be okay. Like that. I just got stuck by... the thing. I'm so impressed by my defenses, chat. Like, I don't think my walls have any damage at all. Uh-oh. Try to get as many shots off as I can. I wish I kind of had the tank again. I feel like that would really help me in just rushing in there and destroying a whole bunch. Uh-oh. Okay, let's get some action down here. I haven't had any action in this area of the defense systems yet. Thinking back now, if I was a little bit more understanding of how good these defenses would be, I might have pushed them up a little bit farther, so I didn't have to go so far. I may still do that. I mean, I've taken a good chunk of this biter nest out. And to be honest, I might just be able to leave it. Like, this is not going to be eradicated in this episode. So, uh-oh. I got stuck there. That said, you really got to get behind it. Kind of sad, not gonna lie. Yeah, so this is yeah, I'm gonna abandon this strategy for the time being. This is fun while it lasted, but I feel like this defense is good enough that I can leave it and it can be okay. You know, like, what am I gonna do? Keep trying to... I only have 18 rockets left. This is the problem. So that's kind of a moot point at this point. Instead, what I'd rather do is put a radar here, so I can keep an eye on this area. Maybe a couple radars. And then, of course, the roboports. And then I'll continue the expansion of this area. So maybe put this here. Put this here. And then put this... yeah, we'll put that there. Okay, then we'll drop some construction bots. But anyways, I think I'm pretty satisfied with that. Like, yes, I do believe... What's this? I don't need that. I do believe that once I get green biters, this is going to be perhaps not adequate anymore. So I'm sort of hoping that I don't get to those for another hot minute. Do you have repair packs for the robots? Good question. Yes, I do. I have them in my inventory here. And everything, and there's repair packs on the train as well. So I have to just put this here and take them off. So if I put them in the blue chest, that'll work, right? Something like this, and then just bring power to it. So now they have access to the repair packs. I feel like that should work. Okay. Anyways, there we go. Just put that many in there. So, I'm sorry to disappoint you if you were expecting a colossal failure. It's because you guys have trained me too well. They have to be in the roboports as Icarus was taken. So I put a batch them in the roboports. Can I request more? Or do I have to deliver that myself? Put these in here. Oh, they're going to do something. Are they do? Oh, they're doing repairs. So I guess I did get hit a little. Oh, they're gonna fix my tank. How nice of them. Excuse me. Are you guys gonna fix the tank or no? Maybe. I guess the tank just is dead. Tank 2.0 is dead. Okay. Anyways, let's put the rest of the. Where is it? I just had them. The rest of the roboports in here. Yeah, I'm sorry to disappoint if you expected a failure, but it's your fault, chat. You guys have trained me way too well. So, red chest, not blue chest. Okay. Well, repair packs. Got it. Thank you, Captain Jigs. Guys, Ethan is too good at the game now. I'm so mad that I couldn't shut up. It was you, Foamy, Stringer, and obviously everyone else. Icarus was taken. Captain was here today. Crawford. You guys were all helping me too much. Now I'm too good. So, anyways, regardless, I should put some more exits on this area. Well, I guess I need to build a couple more. Anyways, that's okay. I'll just build 2 more and finish that off. Otherwise, it'll kind of be a little bit annoying. Just leave it where it is, just like that. Okay, boom. Okay, now obviously this is left completely undefended, so I have to come back to the base and start building more. But that's pretty much the gist of it, chat. Like I think this is gonna work out pretty well. The factory must grow, and it has. So I'm gonna go clear this out because this is kind of close, and I might set up the next defenses up here. So I might rebuild this train, not today because I have to go at some point. I'm gonna be on for another maybe 20 minutes or so, half an hour. Maybe I'll start the process to bring this train track up to here so I can start having proper defenses in this area. Like these guys, I'm surprised they haven't destroyed that yet. Why would they not destroy that? I guess they don't care about the electrical grid. But anyways, this is kind of concerning. Oh, there's no power to here. Okay. I thought that was destroyed. I guess these are just parts where I haven't had power. It's connected to the grid. So yeah, let's put a line of defense there. What else? Bring the train up to that area, and then we'll call it a stream there. At some parts over there. Now the train, I'm hoping that this defense holds up. I don't think these guys have any reason to attack me this way. I guess we'll see. I guess we shall see. I'm kind of mad that I lost my rocket fuel that was in the... Like, I don't think this car's going to last. to get me back to home base. But it's because all the rocket fuel was destroyed in the tank. So, all right. When a construction gets blue, it's just logistic thing that'll say if available, build it. Basically, when you come back to the tank with another in your inventory, your boss will. Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. The science was blinking. The science is blinking. Yes, the science. I need to keep going on the science. Now the destroyer, I haven't like. I guess I'll get the destroyer. I'm not sure what this is. It's a combat bot that follows me. Okay, let's go back this way. That's what happened back when you had the tank in your inventory. Oh, yes, I remember now. I do remember now. You can fell a tree. Oh, yes, you're right. I do have trees. I have plenty of trees available. Actually, it's kind of funny. In my most recent, I always forget about the most obvious solutions sometimes. Like in my most recent, I almost got smoked by the train. In my most recent overly explained that's being released tomorrow, I'm talking about how my water is nearly empty, and then I have to get more. Meanwhile, I've completely disregarded all the polluted water around my asteroid that I could just put through a water sieve and turn into usable water. Instead, I'm like talking about how I could melt ice, or I have to tame a cool steam vent, and I'm like, as I'm watching it back and editing, I'm like, you doofus, you could also just put the water in the water sieve. But of course, I'd rather have so in my head, I'd rather have the natural material anyway. So if I'm harvesting something, I don't want to have to process it if I don't have to. That's kind of why I also hate desalinating water, which is most likely why I'm not going to go through with the water sieve method. I'm just doing the cool steam vent. Too many trees. I know some of you guys hate trees. You guys are not tree lovers like I am. I like to keep the trees intact. Okay, let's wait for these things to show up. I do have to build. I should, now to be honest with you, I should put these on automated building, which I think I might do at some point. But for now, I'm pretty happy just building it manually like that. Hey, we got a cat here. What's up? Don't worry, I'm almost done. She wants me to go and leave my post. She's just gonna have to wait. Oh, while we're here, chat, let's take a look at. You guys haven't seen this in a bit. I'm almost out of iron in this area, so this was my first big. This was my first massive expansion area. And by the way, look at my my walls, my poor little turrets, hugging the wall, hoping to defend against an attack. Now, truth be told, I don't anticipate any attacks to ever be here, or to happen in this location. But, oh, look at all this copper as well that's out. But the walls do look kind of cool. I like the aesthetics of having the walls up, even if they're not doing anything. Obviously, the defense, I was quite naive, thinking that these gun turrets would have helped stop anything when I set those up. And likewise, this one, I have one gun turret here with a little bit of walls. I've learned a lot. Tabby wants rent. Hey, what's up? She's meowing at me. Where are you? Oh, she's in her little box. She's got a little scratch post box thing right beside me. She loves it when I sit on the computer and meows at me to leave the computer. And I think she's about to jump up on the computer actually. Just because she can. Yep, she's on the computer. Please do not. I'm in a battle. Please do not knock the light down. I'm almost done. Please leave the light alone. That was easy. It was kind of a breath of fresh air to have such a small battle like that one. You know? Good times. I'm nostalgic now for the short battles. Okay, so that's pretty much it, I think. I'm going to clear these guys out as well. But that's pretty much it for the big attacks. I don't anticipate too many more. Kitty Cat is saying, food for me or death for you. She already ate. She doesn't need to eat anymore. By the way, I have to keep her hungry because I mentioned this before, but she's on medication right now for an abscessed tooth. I have to take her into the vet in August to get surgery. So if I feed her anything now, even as a treat, she may not want the medication tomorrow morning. So I don't want her stomach to be full or anything. I want her to be at least so I can give her the medication easy enough when I go to work. That's kind of the ideal plan. What's going on here? Not too much. Let's go clear that one out as well. I also love how there's remnants of previous battles of the carcasses of the locals. Okay, cool. So yeah, this is probably where we're going to end the chat. I'm going to get back to my base. I'm just going to build the... well, I guess I'll build the wall here, and I'll build the train rail up to it, or as much train rails as I have to build. And then we're going to call it there. And then I'll be back Wednesday with oxygen not included. Like I said, new video tomorrow. This was a lot of fun, this stream. Super good amount of progress, I feel. So very excited about... Yeah, I guess I can put a blockage here and here. So very excited about what comes next. I'm excited to face the green biters, to be honest. I feel I feel overly confident, let's say. And I'm about to get my ass handed to me. I feel like. You guys have warned me that the green biters are no joke. I believe what was said was, when the green biters show up, you'll know. In the sense that I'll know that they'll be a lot harder to kill than the current ones. Don't leave me. Yeah, I don't know what the bots are doing. They're just... Can bots just be abandoned? Like, what happens if I walk too far away from it? Will it keep following me? I don't have a tank, by the way, to clear this. I do have a flamethrower. Or you know what? I also have missiles. I guess I can't shoot. Okay, anyways. That's good enough. A little bit of a tree in the way here. What's in the way? Nothing in the way. Okay, plug this area all up. And then go like that. And the next Factorio will... Oh, next Factorio will also play around with the... with the destroyer. And maybe start artillery. I don't know yet. I don't know if I want to start artillery. I kind of like the status quo. I think it's fun to mess around with. I think artillery will definitely be needed, specifically when we get the green biters. That's kind of my assumption of how the game will progress. I'm getting hit here. It's kind of interesting. I haven't been hit in a long time. It's like that scene. I feel like the scene in God of War Ragnarok where Kratos... What? How did I just die there? No way. Okay, I'm gonna reload that because I want to see how I died. There's nothing that could have possibly killed me. It will forever follow you. Their loyalty is unmatched. It'll get slower because their energy gets low. Okay, how did I die there, chat? I was just talking about Kratos. And then, of course, I die. I was going to say, I feel like it's the scene in God of War where Kratos faces Heimdall, and see what I'm taking damage for some reason that I'm not aware of. I just have to be less overconfident at my abilities. I'm not as good as I had thought I was, apparently. Where Kratos faces Heimdall, and Heimdall was like, "You hit me," when Kratos finally figures out how to defeat Heimdall. Okay, anyways, it's good enough. We'll clear these ones out too. You guys think you're so good, huh? Just chilling over here. All right. Famous last words. I haven't been hit in a while. That was totally famous last words. I couldn't believe how accurate and on point that was. Okay, we'll put a wall here, and then this will be where I pick up on the next stream, where I rebuild, or I start building defenses here in the north. How's this looking up, by the way? Okay, there's still a little... Oh, we got no ammo, and, well, that probably doesn't matter. So I'm pretty sure we're going to get attacked because there is a little bit of a pollution cloud. So hopefully it's not from here. Oh, look, there's coal and stone there. That's pretty cool. But anyways, well, yeah, well, this is where we're going to work. Get the train up here. The train, I think I'll go straight up and down. That might be a pretty good way to do this. Just come straight up. Straight up like this, and then we'll do a turn back into itself. Something like, I guess we could do parallel runs for a little bit. Just come back here. Well, excuse me. Why can't I not go forward? And then the train station is going to be somewhere here, so I need to go into there. Perfect. Train station can go there. And then we'll make it go all the way back. One more stop to remove. Okay, here we go. The bots finally reached him. The North remembers. The bot is so tired. I didn't even see the bot where it was. Okay, which way do I want to go? I want to... Yeah, I want to go back onto this area. And do a defense mechanism here. Okay, so let's turn into this. And then I'll figure out the rest afterwards. Something like that. Go around my beautiful trees. Where is it? I suppose I can offload in this little corner here. It's like a natural defense for the train. Maybe. So we'll do that. And then we'll just do a loop. Just do a loop like this. And then over here. Perfect. This is perfect. The perfect defense, I think. Okay, a little more. Okay, I guess like. Yeah, I gotta go back some. Gonna hit the cliff again. I gotta learn how to reset the train tracks. Very tedious to do it the wrong way every single time, which is I know which is the wrong way that I'm doing. Cannot reach. Let's do it. Let's reach. Okay. Something like this. Yeah, and then we'll put a defense there. Well, let's do a straight run this way. Something like that, and then we'll turn back in. Now, I might want to run another train for this. I'm not sure yet. I feel like this is a very large loop if I connect the whole entire island or whatever this is. Ethan's train tracks are a crime. What's wrong with my train tracks? They're natural. If you plan on having more than one train on a single track, I highly recommend parallel tracks, so they're directional only. Okay, gotcha. I gotcha. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna play around with more than one train, but I also might just do a second loop for this area of the island. Not exactly sure yet, because the last thing I want to do is rely on one train to restock like let's say the oil on every single station. Although I suppose I could just have more oil wagons as well. All right, so that's kind of where we're gonna end it, I think. Spaghetti tracks. Oh, bro, plenty of spaghetti tracks. Look at this. So many spaghetti. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's so much fun. All right, so I think I'm gonna call it there, chat. And then if yeah, there's pretty much nothing that I want to accomplish again for the rest of the stream. I'll have to kind of play around with multiple train tracks, and I'll have to increase the infrastructure for like I want to be delivering walls to these places as well. I think I need the walls in case they get destroyed, right? So I want to be delivering, like right now I'm delivering a lot of repair kits, which apparently I'm not even using correctly because I have blue buckets here. I guess I need red buckets. But I need to have walls as well, because if these get destroyed, I can have them automatically repaired. Like, look at this. I got a little box around there. Anyways, that's my goal going forward. And then once I finally have the whole entire island secured, or at least the area of my base where I want to expand my factory, then I don't have to worry about the pollution cloud. I can keep expanding rapidly. Luckily, my research is almost done. I believe the rocket is going to be like the last thing. I guess artillery would be the next thing that I can go on, and then I'll do the Spidertron on stream. I want you guys to see me play around with that. I'm not gonna do anything off stream with that. So Stringer says, being in lurker mode and for a bit, playing Sons of the Forest with my friend. No worries, Stringer. I'm also just about to head out. So, oh, by the way, Dark Frost. Sorry that I missed your. Oh, sorry, Dark Frost and Crimson Riots with the moral support and the Sibaveska. So appreciate that. Sorry I missed it 8 minutes ago. The very definition of meandering. The train tracks you have hurt me. And then Fitz says, not gonna lie, I wonder how Ethan set up his wires IRL. Those train tracks make me think he's the kind of electrician who just hides his travesty behind the panels and the walls. I'll take a picture if I remember tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow I'm not in an area where I'm running wires, I don't think. But if I remember on Tuesday, I'll post pictures of my work in the chat, in Discord. All right. I might look for some pictures tonight and put some pictures in there. But the thing is, like, usually I only take pictures of stuff that's kind of funny or easy to make fun of or jokes about. So if I'm if I have pictures on my phone of work, it's usually going to be that top, or like, you know, that sort of thing. I'll see what I have, which I can post tonight. If not, I'll try to remember for Tuesday. Let's get some more train tracks for the future. Train tracks for the road, maybe, as they would say. Who says that? I don't know. Someone must say that. And then a tank. Oh, I need another tank too, because I lost my tank again. I need engines for the tank. So engines are on their way. Train track laying is direct representation of how together someone's life is, by the way. Well, in real life, train tracks aren't very straight, you know? Like they go all over the place. So I'm trying to make the game an authentic real life experience. All right, so let's call it there for today, chat. Yeah, I think, I don't know, I think I did a pretty good job today setting all this up. Like, my first big battle was quite epic. I took out a big portion of this biter nest. That's going to take me like an hour to deal with. This is a massive, look at this. Oh my goodness, there's so many. Like, I can't imagine what this is what's going to happen here when these turn into green biters. This is going to be insane. I have not had a green biter experience just yet, so I guess we'll see in all in good time. Smells like an excuse. That's a nice place to end the stream. You're getting really good at the game and happy you're enjoying it. Hope to see you going for Space Age. It's really fun. I will definitely get Space Age. Space Aged. I'm having way more fun with this game than I thought I would. I don't know why. I guess I just didn't... Like, my first impressions, like I said, I mentioned this before, but my first impressions of Factorio before I even played the game, like, I played the demo before I played the game, before I started streaming, was always that I wouldn't like it long-term because I didn't like the look of the graphics. I've come to realize after putting so many hours into it that the graphics don't really matter because there's that's not where the fun is, you know? The fun is watching everything work together and seeing your factory function and seeing the layouts and organization and management of resources and stuff like that, and the expansion, obviously. So I was able to put that aside in my head and just focus on the gameplay. Like, so I'm somebody who values good graphics a lot in a game, and there's been games that I haven't played like in the past, just strictly based on how the graphics look. And I know that's even if the gameplay was a lot of fun. So I know that's not very gamer-like of me to say, but that's just how that's just how I am with the games. So that's why I really gravitate towards Ani in terms of this type of game, like the resource management genre, because the graphics are just so wonderful to look at. So even if you're not, if you're not, maybe you're having not a very fun session because things are going wrong or whatever, or something's happening, it's always a very viewer-friendly experience with your eyes. I don't know if that makes sense. Especially when you have an OLED. Like the OLED with Ani is honestly a game changer. So there is apparently plenty of HD mod packs for Factorio. I'm gonna go look that up right away because it would be pretty cool to. So I don't want it to go away too far from what it is, because I do really enjoy it and I love how efficiently the game runs. But I wouldn't mind having a little bit more dynamic shadows. Like I know the clouds create shadows as they pass by, but I would love to see maybe some mod packs. Well, I'll take a look after the stream. Fitz says, like the stream as always, hope to see you again. And also, when's the next Factorio stream or Factorio playthrough? Hopefully, so Wednesday is Ani for sure. I want to do Ani on Friday, so maybe next Sunday. I think Sunday works well because you said, Fitz, that you also can have an easier time making it on Sunday. So I might just stick to Sundays for Factorio, at least for the next week, looking ahead. Other than that, yeah, it'll be Ani on Wednesday, and there's going to be a new video out as well. So thank you so much for liking the stream. Please hit the like button, guys, if you're on YouTube. That would help me out tremendously. And if you're on Twitch, if you don't mind following, that would be amazing. I stream Factorio and Oxygen not included. So if you want to stop by for either game, please hit the follow button. I have a YouTube channel to check out too. It's in the bottom of the screen, which is hard to see because the Factorio tabs are in the way. But it's Ethan Plays on YouTube, and I have a Discord to also come to, which is also down here at the bottom. So anyways, thank you again for being here. Hope that you guys have a great start to your week. If it's very hot where you're going to be, like it is for me, please stay hydrated. Don't want anyone getting, what's it called? Heat sick or whatever. I probably will be working on site, so hydration is a must for me. It's going to be another heat wave tomorrow. And then I think Tuesday's the next World Cup game, right? So Argentina just won yesterday. England won, which I guess Norway probably could have won that game if the guy passed to the other guy on that breakaway there. That was kind of silly. I'm not a football fanatic, though, so I don't know why he didn't pass. I feel like he could have passed. Dark Frost says, thanks for the great stream. You are very welcome. Thank you so much for being here, Dark Frost. Oh, the cat's here. Okay, let me see if I can do a cat reveal for you guys before I leave. Hey, let's go. Come here. She's getting herself in a position where she knows she can't be picked up. All right, here we go. Cat on stream. Oh, you're actually looking at the camera. Look at you being so good. You're not running away instantly. Okay, well, there you go. Please don't go on the desk. Okay, you can go on the desk, but not too fast. Go slow. Meow. Mew. Okay, chat. Again, thank you for being here. I'm going to end it there. Have yourselves a great... Chris was taken. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. All right, take care.